Hello, welcome. My name is Manuel from Kata Studios. Today we are going to learn how to embed Google Map to our WordPress website. This doesn't have a limitation whether you're using Oxygen Page Builder, Elementor, Bricks Builder, Breakdance, whatever tool you are using in WordPress, even outside WordPress, this is very applicable. Okay, so this is very interactive that you can actually zoom into different locations to find the business if in case they are listed in Google Business, and you can actually zoom out to know what country that particular business is about. It's a little more interactive because you can still zoom around, you can still drag around to see other parts of the world and other parts of that particular location to actually know where you are. So this is basic things that this can do. It's not that more advanced, except you want to go in and get to Google Earth from here. When you click on Google Earth, you will see this particular version of the map where you can see some buildings and some kind of structures, some locations in a kind of satellite view. You get the point. So, but this one, we are going to learn how to do the Google Map thing today. So we're going to clear out the one we already did, and we're going to start from scratch. So now when you add in a new section, usually you go to advanced and you clear out all padding. We don't want any padding from there, and we make this full width. Full width 100%. Since it's a section, we can make it a VW, and we'll make it 100 VW. Okay, 100 VW, we are okay. So now we can toss in anything we want from here without having any of those extra padding around. If we choose to do it the normal way, we use a map application, which is the Google Map application, and we drag it in here. By the way, I'm using Elementor Page Builder for this, but this particular practice is applicable for all tools, and I'm going to show you how. Now we toss it in here. We have this option and we have our Google location, but this won't work for what we want, and I'm going to show you what we can do about that. So now if we get into search for whatever location we want to search for in Google, so we say Lagos map. Okay, whatever location you want, just type it and then type map on it. Once you type, you can find whatever location you want from here and you can click it, but make sure that is having a Google link, okay, or Google logo beside it. So we click on this particular one, it leads us to the Google Map itself. This is the Google Map interface or the Google Map application, okay, web application. So here we can select or specify the location we want to deal with. Maybe Lagos Island, then it can specifically point out to Lagos Island. So let's take, for instance, we want to select and want to use the Lagos Island iframe for what we want to use. So what you need to do here is click on share. Okay, so when you click on share, it is not this link you copy. Don't copy this link, it won't work. Click on embed map and then copy this link. This is the link you need, and we get back to our page. So from here, if we assume to use this existing map application and we paste the link from over here, see what happens. So we pasted the link and we just got nothing. You're going to see what is going to populate here. The information that is going to populate here won't even make any sense for us. Okay, and I don't think this is much of a necessity for us to waste our time in this particular environment. As you can see, this is not anywhere close to what we are doing. This is not even anywhere close to any map around the world. This is South America, and this is South America, and this is South America, just random map embedded interface. That's not what we want. So what do we want from here? Usually we are not going to use this particular map tool, so we're going to delete the map tool, not the section. We are deleting map tool because we want to still use the section because we have built that layout. Unless you want to build a new section with the width, structures, and all of those time wasting practices. So we click on delete. We deleted the map widget. So what we need to add here is a HTML. Now, if you look closely here, you're going to notice that we have a HTML code from here. It is actually a HTML we are copying, and we need a HTML widget to make that happen. So dragging your HTML over here. Okay, now this is where we are going to paste our code. Just Control and V, paste your code here, and allow for the magic to happen. So this is just it, and we got it added. Now you can do some things to, modify this a little more, possibly to add some kind of width, some kind of height, and all of that. Let's see if we can do a little bit of styling to this. I don't think there is much we can do to this. This is the size we can have. So if you want to have a size larger than this, what you do, go back to the Google map and select this option that says size. You don't even see any sizing option here. So select on this, you can say large. Okay, so we click on large, we can now copy the embedded code and then we paste. Okay, so we have a larger scale of this particular sizing. Let's see for the section, select on the section, and from the section we can decide to make it a specific height. Let's make this on percentage VH, that's view height, and let's try to increase it to like 100% V height. It doesn't apply to the map. So this doesn't apply to the map, and this is just all we have for that particular area. So we don't have the ability to increase the size of the map, but this is just all we have available for us. We can make it a custom size, whatever size. Okay, I think from here we can make a little bit of customization to it. So this 800 should be the width and 600 should be the height. What if we make the height 800 and the width 800 too? Then we copy the HTML code. Okay, let's see this, if this works fine for us. So we go back, not in section now, we go back to that particular HTML area, select everything, and we paste it now. Let's see. Perfect. So it worked for us. You get the point. It worked perfectly well. See the width now, the height is now larger than what we have. So if peradventure we made this about 1,300, okay, that's too much. 1,300, and we copy the HTML code and we paste it here. Ctrl A and V. You see, it's going to be full width, cover the whole screen of your PC. You get the point. So that's we have to customize it. I never knew this before. Now we're just testing things out and then we work it out. I like doing things like this. I like working like this with my tutorial. So I make mistakes. You see how I made the mistakes, and I move forward. See how I move forward. I learn a new things. You learn with me. I just like it that way. I don't like practicing or preparing in most cases before bringing out tutorials like this, because I don't have enough time for all of that. But I understand what is going on, and by looking around, you should understand. You should test this out, see how this one work, see how this other one work. There are other ways I do it with Oxygen Page Builder, and but Elementor Page Builder didn't give us that leverage to use a custom size from here. So you can do it from there, then you can import it to this place. So let's see our work and how it looks. So once it is done, this is called an iframe. Okay, iframe is what it's actually something that you embed from another on an external server. That's an iframe. For instance, this thing link you embed from YouTube is also an iframe format. So now we have done that. Let's go back to our contact page and see. You see the size of this one we did previously. Now we're going to see the size of the current one. So this contacts page, we're going to refresh this right now. By the way, this is a client website. I'm just testing things out to see how it looks. I think I have a very slow network, so we just have to give it a little time, please, guys. Thank you very much. So now we have this full width content, so we can now zoom in if we want to and see Lagos Island more, possibly whatever area we want to see, and we can zoom out to see the country that this particular map is located in. So guys, that is it about how to embed a map in your website, WordPress website, whatever tool you are using. If it is Oxygen Page Builder, just add the HTML code. So that is it, guys. Once again, my name is Manuel from Kata Studios. See you in the next one.